Hello guys, it's your favorite MC Yapstar once again. Welcome to today's edition of our Daily Face Off. And today we are going to be seeing an head-to-head battle between two music titans in Nigeria. I'm talking of Yemi Alade and Tiwa Savage. Yemi Alade and Tiwa Savage. These are two great women doing exceptionally well in the Nigeria music industry. We know the music industry is male dominated, but these two ladies have over the years shown that they can compete and also dominate in their own rights. To my left is the self-styled African bad girl, the number one African bad girl, Tiwa Savage, and to my right is the self-styled Mama Africa, Yemi Alade, aka Miss Johnny. So these two people are going to be going head to head today in our daily face-off, and at the end of the day we are going to be seeing who truly is going to come out at the top, because so many times people have been comparing the two of them, but today we are going to be basing them on key parameters and analyze them based on empirical evidence. And like I normally say, our method has not changed. It's going to be a point-based comparative analysis. We are going to be using 7 key parameters. I always ensure that all our parameters cover for all their strengths and weaknesses, so that we can have a holistic head-to-head that won't be skewed towards favoring one over the other. We want them to have a level playing ground so that we can truly know who is going to come out at the top. And each of the parameters is going to be scored on a scale of 10, and at the end of the day we are going to be tallying the scores, and we are going to be using the total of the scores to declare the winner of this epic battle. Before I go into the parameters that we are going to be using today, kindly subscribe to my channel and switch on your notification. Thank you for doing that. Now let's get the show on the road. We are going to be using 7 parameters like I earlier said. We are going to be using their vocal abilities, stage performance, musical versatility, commercial success, awards and recognition, cultural impact, and consistency. As you can see, this covers for all their strengths and weaknesses. One may be stronger in one and weaker in the other, and that's the best way to approach it, so that we are not going to be favoring one over the other. Without much rhetorics, let's go into the showdown. The number one is vocal ability. Who is going to carry the day under this parameter? Let's see. For Yemi Alade, I'm giving her an 8, and the reason is this. She has a strong voice, distinct voice, that one is clear, but when it comes to vocal technique, she sometimes lacks the finesse. Most of our songs are not for those that are really strong when it comes to vocal ability. For Tiwa Savage, I'm giving Tiwa Savage a 9 under this category, because she has shown over the years that her vocal skill is top notch, and you can't fault it. This woman actually went through thorough training when it comes to music, and so her voice is smooth, versatile, and well suited for the various type of music, be it R&B or Afrobeat. She is there. So on that basis, she's carrying the day under this parameter. Let's go to stage performance. Who is going to carry the day under this parameter? Don't sweat it. I'm going to be analyzing it now. For Yemi Alade, I'm giving her a 9. When it comes to stage presence and performance, you just have to give it to her. She controls the stage, she's very energetic, and her choreography and performance is always top notch. So she's getting a 9. For Tiwa Savage, I'm giving her an 8 under this category. She can't measure up to Yemi Alade when it comes to stage performance. Although she's also sophisticated and she's also strong when it comes to performance, but when it comes to the energy, the choreography, and the spontaneity, you can't compare her to Yemi Alade. So let's give it to Yemi Alade under this parameter. Let's move to the next one, musical versatility. Let's see who is going to win under this category. For Yemi Alade, I'm giving her a 7, and that's because she is restrictive when it comes to the type of music. She's more focused on the Afrobeat, African type of music, Afro pop, Afrobeat and the likes. She is not really experimental when it comes to her music. Although she can sing R&B quite well, but she focuses more on the Afrocentric and the Afropop kind of music. For Tiwa Savage, I'm giving her a 9 because over the years she has shown that she is greatly versatile. She can do pop well, R&B, Afrobeat, even gospel, love music, just name it. This girl is up there when it comes to versatility. So I'm giving her a 9. Let's move to the next one. Commercial success. Yeah, we can't talk about them without talking about commercial success. But under this category, I'm giving Yemi an 8. She is quite successful, especially with her Johnny, Shekere, so many other songs like that. But her reach is not that extensive. So I'm giving her a 9, an 8. For Tiwa Savage, I'm giving Tiwa Savage a 9 under this because she has seen enough commercial success. You can't even count the number of hits this woman has dropped by herself or the ones that she has featured in. Compared to Yemi Alade, you can easily count the number of global hits or national hits that Yemi Alade has. When it comes to Tiwa Savage, they are just uncountable. So on that basis, I'm giving her a 9. When it comes to award and recognition, who is going to come out on top under this category? Let's see. For award and recognition, I'm giving Yemi a 9. Yemi is getting a 9 under this category, and the reason is not far-fetched. I'm going to be showing you why I'm giving him a 9. And because of the recent Grammy nomination that she has. She has won so many other awards, MTV Days Award, Eddies and the likes. But now when it comes to international award and recognition, she has been recognized by Grammys and she has been given a nod based on her own song, and that's the reason why I'm giving her a 9. And for this category, I'm giving Tiwa a 7, unfortunately. When it comes to international awards, she has won quite a number, but the holy grail of awards for musicians is Grammy, and unfortunately for her, she has not been nominated for her own song yet for Grammys. So on that basis, she's getting a 7. When it comes to cultural impact, let's see who is going to carry the day under this category. Don't sweat it like I normally say. It has been analyzed for you. For cultural impact, I'm giving Yemi an 8. She has done so well in promoting African music and fashion. You have to give it to her, and she's a role model for young African women, but it is limited to Africa. Although she's Mama Africa, and you can't dispute the fact that her influence in Africa, especially East Africa and the likes, is commendable. But let's go to Tiwa. For Tiwa, I'm giving her a 9, and the reason is that her own cultural impact is also profound, especially in the make-dominated industry. For her to be churning out hits consistently and shaping the narratives, this girl has really done a bit when it comes to advocating for women's empowerment, collaborating with the younger ones, creating a stage for them to make it easily and quicker than she is. She has done a bit when it comes to cultural impact. Across Africa, even outside the continent, she is up there. So I'm giving her a 9. For consistency, Yemi Alade is getting an 8. Yemi Alade has done well for herself, but when it comes to releases, performances, and hits and the likes, she's not going to get more than 8. She has done some hits, but they are not as profuse as all other artists. And for Tiwa Savage, I'm giving her a 9. There's hardly a year that this girl doesn't have a national hit. She has been consistent for over 10 years. Hits upon hits. Like I said, you can't count the number of hits that this girl has dropped by herself or has featured in. You can't say the same for Yemi Alade. She hardly gets even featured by other artists. That's to show that she is restrictive when it comes to versatility and consistency. So on that basis, I'm giving Tiwa a 9. So now, that's all about the parameters. Let's now go to the total scores. For Yemi Alade, she got 57 out of a possible 70. For Tiwa Savage, she got 61 out of a total 70. So she hedged Yemi Alade by just 4 points. It has proven to be a close contest, and you can't fault it. Although I'm not an island of knowledge, I may be wrong in some of the ratings, but I feel I've been fair enough to the two of them. Based on the foregoing, the winner is Tiwa, and the reason why she won is because she trumped Yemi under vocal ability, musical versatility, commercial success, cultural impact, and consistency, while Yemi won under awards and recognition and stage performance. She actually did well in some parameters, and it's not as if Tiwa gapped her that much, but at the end of the day, somebody had more points than the other person, and since that's the basis for our comparison, we are going to be declaring Tiwa the winner of this face-off. And like I normally say, I'm not an island. If you have a contrary view about any of the parameters, about who won under any of the parameters that I used, you can share your opinion in the comment section. I will be there to respond to you and rub minds with you. And it is all about basing everything on empirical evidence and analyzing everything holistically, not just using one brush to paint all of them. We have to use different parameters to give a more robust analysis and face-off. So at the end of the day, that's the end of our face-off, and the winner is the #1 African bad girl. She won the Mama Africa narrowly, but at the end of the day, the two of them are winners, and they've contributed immensely to the advancement of music in Nigeria and indeed Africa. Thank you once again for watching this episode, for sticking with me till this moment. And before you go, kindly subscribe to my channel and switch on the notification. Till we meet again, it is bye.